today I will be doing my usual Wednesday industry news. I'm excited to be here. I've got my Holland Drive poster as per usual. I really am sweating. Under these glasses, on top of this makeup, which I have generously worn for you, is a bunch of sweat. It really is not lovely, enjoyable, or cute, chic, or any of it. It's none of it. So let's crank this out. We have fun stuff to talk about today. I'm talking about Bravo today. I love to talk about Bravo. I'm excited to talk about Amanda, West, and Kyle. How could I not be excited about that? Everyone's talking about it. It's absolutely thrilling. I specifically want to wish Lala Kent a happy 7 years of sobriety. Obviously, it was a ways ago, but they just celebrated it on this week's episode of The Valley, which I'm currently watching in the other room. And congratulations, Lala. I'm gonna have 6 years in November, and I'm so proud of us. We're just so mature, and well, you're way more mature. You're a mother and like just on a reality show, and so media trained, and you handle reality TV like a real business, and I look up to it and I love it. So today's shout out is to Lala Kent. Again, congrats on 7 years of sobriety. I look up to you. Really are a reality TV veteran and so accomplished. So awesome sauce. So kicking things off with Hollywood, if you've been wondering what Travis Scott has been up to lately, he is been pivoting into the film industry. He was in Christopher Nolan's highly anticipated epic, The Odyssey. And you know, Travis admitted he was really nervous for his role in The Odyssey. His very first scene is actually him standing on a wooden table in an Italian castle reciting the Song of Odysseus in front of heavyweights like Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, and Robert Pattinson. Christopher Nolan said he specifically wanted a rapper for the role because hip-hop artists carry on the oral storytelling traditions of ancient poets, bringing the drama to life for modern audiences. Now, I just think that is so genius. I think it is so artistic, modern. I think it's an excellent mashup, if you will. I love Travis Scott. I love that he's married to Rihanna. I love their family. I love how Rihanna was the biggest pop artist of our time, of our generation, hit after hit after hit. And then, you know, she was the first to dive into, you know, celebrity beauty. She had the Fenty lingerie. And then she was like, I'm going to focus on the family, you know, and that's so powerful. Motherhood is the hardest job, so I hear. But not only is Travis acting, but he co-wrote the song at the end credits with James Blake. And James Blake is one of my really, really favorite artists. I recently saw James Blake at the San Francisco Ballet this past year. James Blake is an electronic artist. He was emerging around 2012, 2013 when electronic music was first coming out. And he has this song called Life Round Here with Chance the Rapper. It is so good. It's a remix. He also has his regular version of Life Round Here, but then he has Life Round Here with Chance the Rapper. Oh my gosh, it's such a cool song. It's a mix of electronic music with rap, and that was like the very beginning of rappers collaborating with electronic artists on like Spotify and YouTube and SoundCloud. SoundCloud is still popping. So that was like my childhood, and I just really love James Blake. So it's really, really cool for me to see James Blake do music for The Odyssey, not just do music for The Odyssey, but do music for the end credits with none other than Travis Scott. Really, really cool for me to see. Travis is also very passionate about keeping the movie theater experience alive. He wants people to get off their couches, go to the movie theater, and experience it in real life. Yeah, and he wants people to appreciate the hard work of sound designers. All right, let's get into reality TV. If you're a Bravo fan, Kyle Cooke and Amanda Batula split has been front and center. During the season 1 reunion of In the City, the two proved they are actually handling their separation incredibly well. Amanda fiercely defended Kyle's post-split dating life, revealing that he hooked up with Southern Charm Sally Carson before Amanda ever started texting Wes Wilson. All right, let's just stop there for a second. Allow me to think about that. Okay, so, all right, here's my perspective, and please, in the comments, tell me if I'm totally wrong. Tell me if I've got this wrong. I don't know anything about divorce, okay? But they're going through a divorce. Amanda's in a new relationship. Kyle's got his business lover boy. Now, it might work in their favor for them both to publicly support each other. They don't have a kid involved, but they both have shared mutual interest in the lover boy doing well, and they both have shared mutual interest in the other's reputation staying intact so that they can keep hanging out with each other on reality television. I'm sure Amanda would like to appear maybe in Summer House, although I know she's not coming back, and they have to work together on In the City, right? So they're gonna be friends because of what they've built through Bravo. Because of what they've built through Bravo, they're really going to be friends for life. Amanda Batula and Kyle Cooke will be friends for life, and that's cute and admirable in a way. So I'm glad that they're putting aside their differences and they're giving each other pats on the back and hugs and loving each other. Apparently the exes are on such good terms that they openly joke with each other about their respective dating lives and having sober sex with new people. I don't know. It sounds very like PR to me. I also don't get why Amanda's still dating Wes. If I were Amanda post West Amanda Gate, Batula Gate, whatever, I probably would have just laid low until the next season of In the City. It's just probably would have laid low until the next season of In the City. Never good to jump from relationship to relationship. It's not good for your health, which is most important, right? It's not good for looks, unfortunately. We do live in an age where looks matter, says the girl posting whatever she wants on the internet. But it's just a little desperado, maybe? I don't know. It's hard. Is Wes Wilson really that fantastic? I don't get the appeal of Wes Wilson. He really gives me fuckboy energy. I really get this vibe from him. Well, hello, he played Sierra, Amanda, and that other girl. What was her name? Pretty name. Clearly not pretty enough for me to remember, but very pretty name. Oh gosh, I forget her name, but he played 3 girls at once, probably others, and I hate seeing the fuckboys win. Can we just not date Wes Wilson, Amanda? Like, please, any other guy. I'm sure there's even guys in the Bravo sphere to date besides Wes Wilson. Please don't date Wes Wilson. He's clearly a fuckboy. We saw it on TV. We saw it play out on TV. We have recorded evidence that Wes Wilson is a fuckboy. Oh, it's really painful. Why is she still dating Wes Wilson? Why is Amanda Batula still dating Wes Wilson? Maybe I'll never know. But just wish she'd find other fish in the sea. I wish she'd swim out to shore like Nemo, maybe get a little lost, find herself along the way, and then find some other fish. That was the worst metaphor comparison. Actually, I think it did the job it needed to do, and sometimes you just got to get the job done. All right, so The Real Housewives of New York City is back for season 16 on September 8th. The trailer dropped, and the biggest shocker is the return of Carol Radziwill, who is stepping back into the chaos to reclaim her apple. And yes, the picture shows her front and center with a real apple. So this means she is a full-time cast member, I'm assuming. She's not just a friend of. Radziwill is a full-time cast member on season 16. I'm glad they're doing this. Definitely needed to be done. Hope this means other old cast members will be coming back. The trailer dropped, and the biggest shocker is the return of Carol Radziwill, who is stepping back into the chaos to reclaim her apple. And yes, the picture shows her front and center with a real apple. So this means she is a full-time cast member, I'm assuming. She's not just a friend of. Radziwill is a full-time cast member on season 16. I'm glad they're doing this. Definitely needed to be done. Hope this means other old cast members will be coming back. I have been patiently waiting for Dorinda to return to my television for over 5 years. It's been brutal. Got a little taste of her on on The Traitors. And gosh, I love me some Dorinda. There's few things I love more than Dorinda Medley. My favorite reality TV stars are as follows: Lisa Rinna, Lala Kent, Dorinda Medley, Boston Rob, Dylan Efron, who else? Oh, Kristen Kish. Kristen Kish, I love you. I worship you. Oh my gosh, you're such a great addition to Top Chef. I'm really liking Tom Schwartz on The Valley. Erica Jane is one of those reality stars that just gets better and better and better. She is, and I don't know why she isn't in my original list. I think she's just so consistently good. Not that the others are consistently good, but she's a performer at heart. So I don't really think of her as a reality star, because from the get-go, she showed up in these outfits in her interview looks. I think of her as like a theater performer. I think of Erica Jane as a theater performer stuck in reality TV, but she's well aware of it. She's totally fine with it, and she's living her best life. So Erica Jane, what else? Oh, let's think about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Meredith Marks. Whew, Heather Gay. Whew, so good. Oh, Bronwyn Newport. I love me some Bronwyn Newport. I do not play when it comes to Bronwyn Newport. I think she's fabulous. I really do. Like 10 out of 10, no notes. No notes. Jeff Lewis also is a 10 out of 10, no notes. Oh, they all are. Lisa Rinna. Gosh, I love you. I love you. Who else? Who else? I do sound like Erica Jane right now. Oh, on Real Housewives of Rhode Island, I'm liking Ashley. On Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm liking Ashley Darby. And then I'm liking, on Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley Darby's, what is her name? She's so good. She's so good. Anyway, that's my spiel. That's me talking about reality stars. If I come up with some more that I really love, I'll start talking about it. Oh, Alan Cumming. I love Alan Cumming. Hello, The Traitors. Iconic. So, oh, and Jeff Probst. I love Jeff Probst. Jeff Probst has the amount of not plastic surgery, but he has the amount of Botox of all of Los Angeles. Like, the guy, does that forehead move? It is so fixed. Just watch his forehead not move. That's mostly why I watch Survivor. But I love him. I love it. And I it's not a negative. It's an I love you so much. I love you so much. You're so entertaining and fabulous. You're fabulous. And the thing about these reality TV stars is when people hate on them, you think you could do that? You think you could go out there and publicly be yourself on reality TV and not care what other people think and keep putting yourself out there, and keep being vulnerable? Do you think you could really do that? No, you couldn't. Not only are they capable of doing that, they're monetizing it. How cool is that, right? How amazing is that? They're turning that into a business. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Oh, and Andy Cohen and John Hill. John Hill and Andy Cohen. The three reality stars that are on my YouTube page banner are Andy Cohen, John Hill, and Lisa Rinna. Those are my ride or dies. Well, they're all my ride or dies. Everyone I just listed is my ride or die. Wonder how Boston Rob is doing. I hope he does a new episode of The Traitors soon. I love him. I love him. I love him. And we're gonna move on. Oh my gosh, I got on such a tangent. I recently found some of my old childhood DVDs. So before you go, I'm going to share them with you. Behold, here are my favorite childhood DVDs. All right, so the first one is Treasure Planet. All right, so this is a Disney movie. It's PG rated, and it's basically Treasure Island, and it's just absolutely fabulous. And it's from the directors of Disney's Aladdin and The Little Mermaid, and it's just a thrilling DVD experience. I'm staring. So obviously the ship is not a ship, it's a spaceship, but the spaceship is in the form of a boat, and there's all these robot aliens that you come across, and there is a guy with a pegged leg, but very pirate-esque, but he's very cyborg-esque because he's got like galactic issues, and it's just very fabulous. This was a staple of my childhood, Treasure Planet. My brother and I watched this movie so often on so many car rides. It's just the best. Unfortunately, I can't quote it anymore, but I plan on putting the DVD in my PlayStation and watching so I can quote this for you and talk about it even more. This is how much I love this movie. Okay, the next DVD that was a staple of my childhood is Jim Carrey's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Now, I must note, I am also a big fan of the Netflix Series of Unfortunate Events with Neil Patrick Harris. Any way you slice it, was a big a fan of this book series by Lemony Snicket. And anytime it's been brought into concepts in the media, A, it's been a hit, and B, they've chosen the right actor for Count Olaf. And C, I've just loved it. So for context, Count Olaf is this evil uncle who burns down these siblings' parents' home and in the process kills their parents. And then the siblings have to go live with Count Olaf, and his motive is to get their massive fortune. And it's all about them escaping Count Olaf because he is trying to kill them in order to get their massive fortune. And it's very dark and nothing good ever happens. It's you're probably thinking to yourself, why were you reading this as a child? Why did you like this? It was like the emergence of my dark comedy era. Like, this is how I started appreciating dark comedy. Maybe this was my childhood. I think I even went to a Lemony Snicket book signing at Stanford when I was a kid. Like, that's how invested I was in this franchise. So well done. I think I even went to a Lemony Snicket book signing at Stanford when I was a kid. Like, that's how invested I was in this franchise. So well done. Okay, my next favorite movie that I watched over and over as a child is the one and only Get Smart with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Anne Hathaway, I love Anne Hathaway. I mean, the girl doesn't stop. The Devil Wears Prada. This movie, I mean, The Princess Diaries, and then I mean, she's having the craziest year filming. She just released the Odyssey. I think she's now voted the prettiest woman in the world or something. I think I read a headline about that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not Barbara Walters or whatever, but she's so on it. She's leading this industry. And there's a song, also, there's a Madonna song for this movie, 4 Minutes, by Madonna and Justin Timberlake. This movie will save you. In dark times, turn to this movie. Steve Carell is, I can't even tell you how much I love Steve Carell. I've already done a video about The Office, but The Office also just is my childhood. And Steve Carell plays a cringe, essentially CIA operative. And the two of them work together to take down the bad guy, and it's so good. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays like the cool CIA guy, and Anne Hathaway plays Agent 99. So it's Maxwell Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway as Agent 99, and they are trying to take down the evil spy group Chaos. And it just works as an action film, and it's funny. So yeah, it's just, I remember howling with laughter over this movie as a kid, just howling. Okay, but moving on. If you got anything from this, Madonna did a song for this, fantastic. Steve Carell, always fantastic. Anne Hathaway, literally crushing it so hard. Couldn't be crushing it any harder if she wanted to. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's currently in Disney's live-action Moana. So, yay! Obviously, this was going to be in the mix. One of the best movies ever. Shrek 5 is coming out. You bet I will be there. Lord Farquaad, one of the best villains. Yes, I'm aware of the lore of how he became known as Lord Farquaad. I also love the lore of just the concept of Shrek, where they were trying to beat Disney and they didn't know where to turn, and they decided to just kind of mock Disney, or not so much mock, but just do things completely the opposite, just be gross and ironic and satirical, and they crushed it. Like, it's so funny. Shrek is so funny. The soundtrack, and then what's crazy is Shrek 2 was just as good as Shrek 1, and the soundtrack for Shrek 1 and is so bomb. It's so bomb. And that song All Star, I think the Counting Crows does it, or maybe Counting Crows does Accidentally in Love. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But I think they originally were not going to do the song, and then they last minute decided to do it, and then it blew up. This is one of those examples of a really ingenious new idea performing really well. This is cinema. This is so good. I mean, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow. I mean, this cast is just smart and hilarious. I can't, I can't. So, I'm such fans of all these movies. I can't even tell you. Okay, so the last movie I have for you is Peter Pan. Now, this is obviously Peter Pan with real people. And the girl who plays Wendy, there's this bit where she's trying to get Peter Pan back, and she's like, I do believe in fairies. I do. And that stuck with me. That always stuck with me. And it's a joke now whenever someone's like, I think you can do it, or I believe in you, or me do it, like kind of in a sassy tone. I'm like, I do believe in fairies. I do. And then, like, my boyfriend's gotten so used to it. Like, now we say it all the time. Like, I'll also just put other work into the little rhyme. Like, we'll be at CVS and he'll be like, do you want some Cheetos? And I'm like, I do believe in Cheetos. I do. Like, no one, I don't even get myself because I'm so niche. I'm so strange and niche, and I like latch on to the most strange niche thing. But yeah, I love those movies. So yeah, I love these movies. I'm such fans. I'm such fan. Oh, really? I can't wait. If I ever meet Anne Hathaway, I'm gonna tell her she shaped my childhood. Like, really. And same thing with Steve Carell. Like, Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway shaped my childhood. Same thing with Cameron Diaz. I mean, these people shaped my childhood. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey has provided so many laughs over the years. There's just some actors that just give you so much joy. So much joy. Andy Cohen has given me so much joy over the years. Lala Kent has given me so much joy. Lisa Rinna has given me so much joy. Thank you. You know, it's like I know. I'm a lot. I don't even understand myself. I'm just too much to handle. I need to be institutionalized immediately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in my living room and cook. Tonight we are having tagliatelle with prosciutto, and I'm gonna go cook that and watch In the City, and it's gonna be lovely. Okay, thank you again for tuning in. Goodbye.